Good morning, children. I am going to start a new lesson. The title of that new lesson is On the Face of It. The dramatist is Susan Hill. The dramatist is Susan Hill. It's a drama. There are two main characters in this drama. One is an old man and the other is a small boy. The small boy has entered the garden of the old man. The small boy doesn't want to be seen, doesn't want his presence to be noticed. The old man strikes up a friendship with the boy. In the story of the drama, the old man develops a friendship with the boy who is very withdrawn and defined. Withdrawn and defined. The word withdrawn is an adjective. It means very quiet and not wanting to talk to other people. Very quiet and not wanting to talk to other people. And defiant means showing open refusal to obey someone. Showing open refusal to obey somebody or someone. What is the bond that unites the two? These two persons or characters have different qualities, but in spite of the presence of their different qualities, there is something that connects these two characters. What is that? We have got to find it out for ourselves after completing the lesson. Scene 1. Mr. Lamb's garden. Mr. Lamb is the name of the old man. This scene is taking place in his garden. There is the occasional sound of bird song. Sometimes the song of a bird can be heard, is heard, and of tea leaves rustling. It is a garden, and in a garden many birds come, many birds go. Birds, singing birds also come there. So that is why sometimes the sound of a song from the throat of sound of a song sung by a bird is heard. There is another sound, rustling sound. Rustle means what? To make a soft, muffled, cracking sound like that caused by the movement of dry leaves and or paper, not and or paper. To make a soft muffled cracking sound like that caused by the movement of dry leaves or paper. So these two sounds are there in the garden. Occasional sound of bird song and rustling sound produced by the tree leaves. By tree leaves. There are so many trees in the garden. Derry's footsteps are heard as he walks slowly. Derry is walking slowly through the long grass. His footsteps are heard. Derry does not know that the old man, the owner of that garden, is inside the garden. He does not know that. He thinks that he is alone. But the old man hears the footsteps. Whose footsteps? Derry's footsteps. Derry is walking slowly and tentatively, cautiously or hesitantly, in an uncertain manner or unsurely through the long grass. He is walking through the long grass. He pauses, he stops, then walks on again. Then continues his walking. He comes round a screen of bushes. He comes to a place where there are some bushes, so that when Mr. Lamb speaks to him, he is close at hand, and there is startled. On the other side of the bushes, perhaps Mr. Lamb is present. He has already heard the footsteps. There is footsteps. So he starts speaking to him. Derry, who is unaware of his presence, Mr. Lamb's presence, gets startled. To startle means what? To surprise somebody in a way that slightly shocks or frightens him. To surprise somebody in a way that slightly shocks or frightens him. So Derry is surprised, shocked, and frightened. You can see. He had thought that there was no one in the garden, but here, what did he find? He found a person who was talking to him. Mr. Lamb, mind the apples. Mr. Lamb does not want Derry to destroy any of the apples which have any of the apples. Those apples have fallen from the trees of crab apples. I have already told you that Derry is startled. Derry, what? Who is that? Who is there? Derry, I have already told you, does not know about the presence of an old man in the garden. He says, what? Who is that? Who is that person who has spoken to me? He wants to know the person who has spoken to him. Mr. Lamb, Lamb is my name. Mr. Lamb introduces himself to Derry. He does not know that the name of that boy, he does not know that the name of that boy is Derry. Mind the apples. He tells him to take care of the apples which have fallen from the apple trees. Crab apples, those are. According to Mr. Lamb, those are crab apples. A crab apple is a kind of sour apple. Wind falls in the long grass. According to Mr. Lamb, those apples have fallen because of the wind in the garden. You could trip. He does not want Derry to trip. Trip means what? Catch one's foot on something and stumble or fall. Catch one's O-N-E apostrophe S. Catch one's foot on something and stumble or fall. So he is telling him to be aware of the apples which have fallen from the trees of crab apples. Thank you, children.